Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery.
And I'm John Hart.
Coverage you can count on begins tonight with a landmark seen on downtown Augusta's iconic skyline. Could soon house more than just the bank name seen on the building. News Channel 6's Renetta Dubose joins us now live on Broad Street, where the future of SunTrust building begins to take shape as more businesses move into the area.
Jenny, we've heard cyber, and more cyber when it comes to growth around the CSRA and downtown Augusta expansion. But this SunTrust building behind me could show some diversity as changes happen soon.
A lot of people think cyber and defense, and that's not necessarily all that you see.
Jordan Trotter plans to fill one of downtown Augusta's landmarks, and despite all the talk about cyber, the commercial realty is hoping for more business. Part of the marketing pitch includes a simple email titled The SunTrust Building. It's followed by a description of beautiful views of the Savannah River, dedicated parking, and an announcement that fine office space exists in the Aiken-Augusta metro area.
It's formed into suites. So we've got suites ranging from 800 square feet all the way up to a full floor, which would be 10,500 square feet. You have a user that's not necessarily going full steam into the market. You might start out with a 1,500 square foot suite with 3 offices, but with SunTrust, you don't have to move.
Parker Dye tells News Channel 6 everyone from attorneys, accountants, and business people who want general office space are looking into making downtown Augusta a work environment along with the cyber community. He adds Jordan Trotter spent the past 8 months making improvements.
Lobby, facade cleanup, parking deck, elevators, a lot of the stuff you don't think about on a daily basis. Also upgraded some of the floors as far as the bathrooms.
Dye says the appeal is being able to leave work during lunchtime and walk to grab a meal. And many places downtown are popping up to add to the mix of food offerings.
Just walk out of their office and not have to jump in a car and go somewhere.
Now you'll see those brown and yellow Jordan Trotter signs all around downtown Augusta, and they're not releasing any information yet, but there are some announcements coming soon. Live in Augusta, Renetta Dubose, WJBF News Channel 6. Back to you.